do you want to tell Joe Biden?
One friend left is so close. One works down by the coast. One had a few kids but lives alone. One's brother overdosed. One's already on his second wife. One's just barely getting by. But these people raised me and I.
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Brooklyn, New York, as the Nets take it to the hardwood here at the Barclays Center. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Baird. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. The Warriors are in the midst of a road trip going into this one. Game after game, the unbroken streak of wins to start their season continues. Now here's Wiggins. Yep, it counts. And Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see.
And with all the injuries, some guys are stepping into some unfamiliar roles. But in some ways, that makes tonight all the more intriguing.
Left side, Curry. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. In transition, here come the Nets. The wide open look for Durant. His three-pointers off the mark. To the inside. Nice move. And Green slams it in.
The defense has all eyes on Stephen, and he exploits that with a dish.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's KD. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensive foul.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Team foul.
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Pass to Poole. And Durant comes to help. 4 on the clock. And Green slams it in.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
And here's Harden. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. KD with it. From deep. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
From way downtown, Durant truly knows no limits.
Here's Curry. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And on the drive, Harden just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
Outside for Curry. Pass to Poole. And Griffin sends it back.
Great to see Griffin going hard on the defensive end. Rejections like that are crucial to his development.
Looney with the bucket.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Harden surveying the D. KD on the wing. From deep. The Warriors pull it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Man showing some terrific range. Curry's got 5 points so far.
So active from behind the arc, and he's going to be there all night long. Curry needs just a bit of separation, and he'll let it fire.
And here's Mills from the arc. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Warriors substitution. Nemanja Bjelica, Andre Iguodala.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Poole up top. Last game out, he had 14. Here's Iguodala. Nice D from Durant.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Hart still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bjelica. The three from Poole. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And here's KD for 3. No good that time. Here's Moody.
As he continues to work on this, Mills using his athleticism to get up and contest that shot.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Warriors ahead, up 2. We've got more in store. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality.
Here's Poole. And no good that time. Harden with the defensive effort. Lobbed up there for Durant. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Moody. Poole on the wing. They get a hand on it. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Mills has got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Moody. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Here's Harden. And Looney sends it back.
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
And the basket by Harden.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
And Greg, some star big men had complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Warriors trail by 8. On the wing, Wiggins. Shot to stop the run. Mills with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Now, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 6 points for Draymond Green.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
Outside, KD. Takes it inside. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, there's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game. A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Curry attacking.
The aggressiveness on the drive there from Steph. He earns the foul thanks to how he sucks the defense in. Out of position and now to the free throw line.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
KD on the wing. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Harden, and there's the drive, and he can't jam it through. Bobbed up there for Green. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
It's picked off. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And the D has to be more aware of Harden, especially when he's operating that close to the basket.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nets lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Nets with the lead. Here he goes. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way with it. An even 3-on-3 break. Poole, no good. Durant inside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Durant's got 15 points.
KD, one of those guys who will go down on the list of the greatest scorers in NBA history.
Here's Griffin. Banked in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
It's something we've seen the last few years. Box and ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA. Isn't it great? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. It did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
And Poole gets it to go.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Here's Harden. There's the drive.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
And Kuminga throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And he gets it to go.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
First team.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Griffin. A shake.
And that's what makes Griffin so dependable, slashing to the hoop after the screen, and the defense having a hard time dealing with it.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Curry attacking to the middle. Here's Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Stephen Curry.
And it's 6 points for Andrew Wiggins. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Warriors trailed by 5. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And this is a special player and might be a special night for Curry.
Here's Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Millsap in the corner. Here's Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And Millsap right now unselfish and looking for guys if they're open.
Top of the key, Looney. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
3.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Pass to Aldridge. Knocked loose. Curry looking it over. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Brooklyn with the ball. They've led by as much as 10.
Well, you have to keep check on Aldridge. Otherwise, with his length and timing, it's impossible to stop that kind of play.
Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Near the three-point line, it's Poole.
Jordan Poole.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, the point guard's responsibility, and it's Curry in this instance, is to keep your teammates involved. Nice play.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. It's the Nets. They lead by 2.
Come on, fans.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Warriors trailing, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
His first foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Your Brooklyn Nets.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Right wing. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
3.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
Inside. Here's KD. On the rebound goes to the Warriors. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. Curry shot is off. Nets trailed by 4. And there's the call on Curry.
Stephen Curry.
That's his first foul.
First foul. Team foul.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. The three from KD.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Outside Curry. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time.
Mills.
That's his first foul.
Team second.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Poole.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Pass to Griffin. Outside Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And that one right there, that's the play with KD and that rip through. That move is so good that the league started to consider how they'd rewrite the rule book for guys reaching in. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
The deep three from Durant. They get it back. Harden outside. Back to Mills. It's not going to go for him. Wiggins with some nice D. Lets it go with the three. And Stephen Curry gets the three. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And that's a 6'11" guy handling the rock. Coming off the pick, amazing skill level on Durant's part.
Pass to Poole. It's Curry outside. The rebound by the Nets.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
2 points. That one goes. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
Warriors.
Love the way Durant just goes after the jugular there. He's used to nailing those game changers.
Timeout called the Warriors. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Looney. Back to Curry.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Down low. Now Poole. Here's Looney from 13. And that one hits back iron.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Warriors leading by 3. Outside Curry. Higgins outside. Pass to Green. It's stolen by Carter. In transition, here come the Nets. Millsap's running. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second
Maybe
personal.
the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
And it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's become a defensive anchor here for this team over the past couple seasons. Great timing on the block there.
A second chance effort. Looney with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Kicks it out to Harden. KD looking around. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first foul.
For a spindly guy, Durant has such great body control. Hard not to foul him when he carves his way in that deep.
Stepping the line with 2 shots.
And KD drops them both. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Back to Looney. Count it.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And the foul called on Kevon Looney.
That's his second.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're down by 2. There's 18 seconds left in the game.
T-shirt, T-shirt, T-shirt. Come on, everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody. Come on, man. Stand up. Come here.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Back to Harden. Pass to KD. Driving to the basket. Count it.
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout.
All right, everybody. Who wants a T-shirt?
Here's Curry. It's good. Buries the game-winning shot.
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
Unbelievable way to end this game. The fans on both sides are in shock.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment. And
Yo guys, go subscribe to my main account, King D Dog, and I'll probably post this on my main account, King D Dog. Go subscribe, and yeah, link in the description for Instagram. Yeah, just follow me, and subscribe to my main account, King D Dog, on YouTube.